Hey, what's up guys, it's Josh here. I'm here with Coach Katie and we're gonna go over this week's Tabata workout. So for this workout, we're gonna have 5 stations, 2 exercises per station. You're gonna do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds to switch between exercises. You'll do 4 sets of each exercise and we're gonna go around the room 1 time. Are you ready, KK?
Ready.
Okay, over here on the ropes. We're gonna step in a little further on this one. We want some slack in the ropes. We do our renegade press waves here. So hands stay over those shoulders, reaching up, 1 arm at a time, alternating here, squeeze those glutes, walk those abs nice and tight. Try not to rotate here through your torso as you're pumping those arms up and down as quickly as you can. The second exercise, you're gonna step back to the blue floor. We're gonna do some step through lunges. So for this one, you go into that reverse lunge and then forward lunge. So Katie's got her left foot planted here the whole time. She's stepping through with that right leg. Then you're gonna go back to the rope. When you come back to this lunge, you're gonna get the other foot planted, stepping forward and back with the left leg this time. So you get 2 sets on each leg at this station. From there, we're heading over to our suspension trainers. We're gonna start with our pulse squats. So there'll be some room on the blue floor for you as well. So in case we're, got a lot of people here, we might have to alternate here. Pulse squats, we're gonna go not all the way down, we're not coming all the way back up either. So notice how Katie kind of stays in that middle area here as fast as she can, as fast as she can. Katie, why are you going so slow today? Why are you going so slow? Okay. You go as fast as you can and just pulsing as quickly as you can. Of course, as you're getting tired, if you need to, come on up out of that squat, take a deep breath, go back down, get as many in as you can. The second exercise, over here in the suspension trainer, we're gonna do some delt flies. So, leaning straight back in that moving plank position, wall those abs, squeeze those glutes, tuck those ribs towards your belly button, and then you're gonna pull yourself up into that Y position here. So, trying to keep your torso from moving here. Don't let those ribs flare. Just pulling yourself up with those straight arms. If you're not able to do with those straight arms, step back just a little bit more. So we're really working those rear delts and those deep back muscles here, back and forth on those 2 exercises. From there, we're coming out to the blue floor, and we're gonna start with some skater lunges. So we have a few variations here. Step number 1, we're gonna go step to the side, and then plant that other foot going down into that lunge. So you're getting that lateral movement here. If you wanna challenge yourself a little bit more, you'll hop over, planting that foot, touching down with that back foot. And if you really wanna challenge that stability here and your balance, you're gonna go up and over without touching that back foot down. But notice how Katie's still sitting into that lunge, pushing that air out as she jumps up. The second exercise, we're just going down to the floor for our plank walks here. So from that push-up plank position, down to those elbows and forearms, coming back up. You also want to make sure that you're trying to alternate which arm you start to press with each time. So Katie just did her left arm first, now she's doing her right arm first. Keep those hips from swiveling, and as you're getting tired, you can either hold that low plank or that high plank here for that 20 seconds. From there, we're gonna head over to this area of the floor. We're gonna start with our kettlebell cleans. So we're gonna grab a lighter-ish kettlebell, because remember, we're trying to get a lot of reps in here today. You're gonna explode up, catching that kettlebell right there at your chest, using those hips, arch that lower back, sit that butt back, drive those legs into the floor, catching that kettlebell under your chin each time, pushing that air out as you drive up. The second exercise here, we're gonna do some ball slams. So you're gonna reach high overhead, sit that butt back, slamming that ball down as hard as you can here. Now if you want, you can also do a rotational ball slam where you're gonna turn to the side and you're gonna pivot and slamming that ball down almost like you're coming down into that half kneeling position or that lunge position, reaching up high and then slamming that ball down to the other side. And we're going back and forth on those 2 exercises. From there, we're coming over to our last station here. We're gonna be on our skiers. Remember on the skier, we're thinking about power, not speed. So reach high and pull hard. The harder you pull, the faster you're gonna move. But this way, you're also getting all those muscles working. You're gonna sit that butt back, come up to those toes, sit that butt back as you reach and pull down here, pushing that air out as you pull those handles down. Our second exercise is our squat lunges here. So you're just gonna come in to that squat position and then stepping back with that leg, trying to stay low here the whole time so we're never coming out of that squat and just stepping back into that lunge here. Of course, if you need to, you come up out of that squat and then you can go back down. Also, if the lunges are hard on your knees, you can just do body weight squats here for that 20 seconds. We're going back and forth on those 2. Okay, that's our Tabata workout for this week. Great job, KK.
Thank you.